of the team Emirat Royals stood tall and kept his cool as cucumber, and he has made sure that his team does chase this down to claim the player of the match award. It's Karan Sonawale for his brilliant knock of 39 runs. Karan, please collect your mementos. Karan, very well played. Tell me, what were you thinking when there was 3 wickets down at 4 runs?
No, the key was to stay in the wicket. We know we lost early wickets, so it was my responsibility to stay in the wicket and stay till the end. The score was not too high. It's already chaseable, and also I know that back I have a good batting lineup, so I was very calm, and I just made sure that I finished the game. But unfortunately, I got run out. It's okay.
Well, but you did well, and see more of these performances from you and your team.
Thank you very much.
Do well, Captain.
Thank you.
Well, that's it from the post-match presentation, and we'll be ready for the next game which is lined up. The game number 3 for the day 4.
Well, the next game coming up, this is Bousher Busters versus the Ruwi Rangers. Match number 15 of the fan code Oman D10 Season 2. Game will be live from Al Amirat ground in Oman. Well, in the comm box, I've been joined by Neil Oja to discuss the game number 3, the match 15 of the tournament overall. Bousher Busters will taking on Ruwi Rangers.
That's right. These two sides will definitely want to try and move up on the points table. They have been struggling. Wins and losses have been all of their part of the journey. But Ruwi Rangers, they'll have to do a lot more better than what they have been doing. Defending champions, not in that zone of being what they should have been in this season of the fan code Oman D10 Season 2. Alright, coming in live from Al Amirat ground in Oman, Bousher Busters and Ruwi Rangers will be going into the next zone, the next game, but before that will be the toss.
Alright, here we go. We are up for the game number 4, third for the day 4. We got 2 captains out there. Naseem Khushi leading Ruwi Rangers, and we have got Sufyan Mahmood leading Bousher Busters. And we are all set for the flip of the coin, and the home side is Bousher Busters. Sufyan will flip the coin. Khanjar is the call.
Khanjar it is.
Well, it's come down as Khanjar. Naseem, what would you like to do and why?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम फर्स्ट बॉलिंग करेंगे हम लोग
क्या रीजन है पहले बॉलिंग करने की? ड्यू को कंसीडर किया है?
ड्यू को कंसीडर किया और इंशाल्लाह कम स्कोरों में पकड़ेंगे इन लोगों को तो फिर इंशाल्लाह।
और वो कम स्कोर क्या सोच रहे हैं कि कितना होना चाहिए यहाँ पे चेज करना जो आसान होगा?
80 90 तक इंशाल्लाह।
अच्छा कंपटीशन चल रहा है फिलहाल, अब नया स्टार्ट है टूर्नामेंट का, लेकिन अभी से चीजें पिक करना शुरू हुई है आपकी टीम?
जी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, कॉम्बिनेशन अच्छा है, यूनिटी है लड़कों में, यंग है, एफर्ट करते हैं, इंशाल्लाह बेटर होगा।
Do well, captain. Give us a good show. Sufyan, what you were looking for?
We would have ball first as well, but it's a T10 game, short format. I don't think the toss matters a lot, so probably put a good score and put them under pressure.
What do you think is a good total now?
100 plus probably would be a good score, and with the dune factor, so 100 plus.
You made any changes?
No changes, same team.
Well, good luck to you and your team. Well, it is Ruwi Rangers who won the toss and opted to bowl first.
Well, expected as it was that the skipper of Ruwi Rangers, after winning the toss, elected to field first. Both the umpires are taking the center, and it's going to be an interesting lineup there for both the sides. Busters, Hamad Mirza, Fayaz Butt, Akil Khan, Bilal Mohammed, Asif Khan, Hamad Ifraq, Abdul Rauf, Fawad Ali, Sufyan Mahmood, the skipper, Adil Shakil, Kanishka Madhuvantha. As far as Ruwi Rangers are concerned, Mohammad Rafi, Hasnain Ali, Mohammad Naseem Khushi, Wasim Ali, Kalimullah, Khalid Kail, Mohammad Nadeem, Mehran Khan, Hanan Rizwan, Hasnain Ul Wahab, and Zikria Islam. Both heavy duty sides. They have got some really fired up lineup. Which one will get on top? We'll definitely have to wait and watch, Noman.
Absolutely. It's going to be a very competitive game between both of these sides. Looking at the players they have, the captain from Bousher Busters, Sufyan Mahmood. Then we're seeing a lot of other players, Fayaz Butt from Bousher Busters. So it'll be interesting to see how the game progresses. Bousher Busters versus Ruwi Rangers. Ruwi Rangers are the defending champions of this tournament. They're not off to a good start, but they have a very solid bowling lineup. I'm telling you what, every single player of this side, they put in their 100% when it comes to bowling, batting and fielding. But they just have been a little unlucky in this tournament. They played out a tie game in this tournament before. So now, today, they're all in all, the approach will be to win the game. The toss, Ruwi Rangers, they're winning the toss, opting to bowl first. And now the two batters for Bousher Busters, Adil Shafiq, the wicket-keeper batter, they both have a job to do today to make sure that the team get a good start.
That's right. Having a good start means ensuring that you don't lose wicket up front, ensuring that you don't have slow overs up front, also ensuring that at least one of you sticks around till late in the day. Bousher Busters have been asked to bat first. Now, when you're batting first, you probably come up with the mindset that, listen, we'll try and aim to get about 100 odd. But with bowlers like Kalimullah who will take charge of the ball, it does get a little challenging because you've seen this tall, towering bowler coming towards you, and all of a sudden, your plans are like, hang on, maybe can we just see through his over?
Absolutely. And not only one over, but 2 overs. That is for sure. And Kalimullah is probably one of the few bowlers in the tournament who consistently bowled at a similar line and the length. Adil Shafiq, the 28-year-old right-handed opening batter, 3 matches, strike rate of 141, the best of 35 in his early days into his career. And on the other hand is the wicket-keeper opening batter, Adil Shafiq, 3 matches, best of 35, strike rate of 41. Not a new thing we're seeing that a wicket-keeper is opening the batting. Seen this a lot in international cricket as well.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of names that probably would come to your mind instantly. One of the biggest names obviously being Adam Gilchrist. You can't really take him out of equation. Wicket-keeper bat. Kalimullah, meanwhile. Economy on the higher side, but well, don't let that bother you. This man can pick wickets at will. Slightly short of length. A single to start the proceedings. Bousher Busters open their account.
Absolutely. The tall, high-rate fast bowler operating from the Oman tail end with a slip in. This is interesting. Reason for getting a slip in early on is the movement off the surface. You understand that you're going to swing the ball away. If it's a right-handed batter or the left-handed batter, he has the fielder placed at mid-wicket. Adil Shafiq, right-handed opening batter. Oh, beautiful delivery. Swing away from the right-handed batter. This is what he's known for, hitting the deck hard, making sure that the batsmen play every delivery. Keep on asking questions from the right-handed Adil Shafiq. Have a look at this movement off the deck. Again, in 2 minds, either to play it or to leave it.
Well, yeah, that doubt, once it creeps in, it just becomes a little problematic. Adil Shafiq, also similar to a certain wicketkeeper batsman who is right at the top of the ICC ratings, Mohammad Rizwan. He's gone over the infield, a couple of bounces into the fence, the ball will race away towards the boundary, 4 runs.
Good start there. This is what the Bousher Busters would want. Your openers to fire up today and get some quick runs for this side. Have a look at this one. The width was there, the shot was on offer, the mid-off was inside the circle, and it was once it crosses the fielder, the boundary was always there for the taking.
Well, yeah, he'll probably have to make some amendments if he does. In his line, in his length maybe, in fact. Did not let the batter go so free. Bousher Busters with the boundary are on 5. Yeah, that's a much better length. Much better length. Bowled that heavy ball. Adil Shafiq couldn't do much. Just played the ball slightly away from him. And gets a dot ball in. Kalimullah.
Yeah, with the height you have, it always gives you an advantage. Being a fast bowler is talking about the height and talking about the fast bowlers. There it is, Fayaz Butt, Sufyan Mahmood, Akhil Khan, the spinner. A very experienced looking dugout of Bousher Busters.
Swing and a miss. A few cheers that are going on from the opposite camp. 5 of 5 deliveries. Naseem Khushi, the skipper there. Very exciting batter. Also part of the UAE side. Very solid batter. Last delivery, 5 runs so far in that over. Can he finish it on a high, Kalimullah? This one's gone up. Will the fielder circling underneath take it? Yes, he does. Kalimullah strikes. Adil Shafiq's gone. And a wicket in the very first over will put the Ruwi Rangers in the front seat.
Yeah, it was there to be hit on the leg stump. Plugged that one high up in the air, but a good running catch. Very good running catch. Not easy to take those under the lights. Adil Shafiq walks back to the pavilion, scoring 4 of 5 deliveries. It's 5 for 1 at the close of first over mark. Down the track, loud shout from the bowler. Oh, slight misunderstanding. The batter was at the other end. Seems like they think, come on, let's have some chat.
Well, yeah, no one backing up at the non-striker's end. That's poor. If someone had come in to back up at the non-striker's end, maybe they would have effected a run out. Abdul Rauf on the striker's end, but the non-striker end. Look at the way he comes running. Finds an opportunity to maybe steal a single. And Rauf is like, hang on, dude. Where are you coming? Hamad, head back. Fuller delivery. Up in the air. Is there someone to take it? Maybe from outside the boundary line. Maximum.
Well, now we understand the reason why Abdul Rauf, he didn't want a single. Because you know that you can hit it out of the park. What's the reason of taking the singles? It was in the slot, in his arc. Big swing on the bat, down on one knee, over the mid-wicket fence for a gigantic 6.
Well, yeah, a huge, huge 6. 11 for 1. Mehran is expensive yesterday as well. Erring in line. Gave in a bunch of extras. Hasn't been able to get back to his usual rhythm. Much better length. Slightly pulled back. Will be a single though.
Good approach. 6 followed by a single. That's how it should be. You shouldn't be going on hitting every single delivery. You need to be watchful. Especially when you lose a wicket at the very first over, the beginning of the innings, need to be understanding that, come on, my team needs me. I need to be there till the very end. Look at that. Shy at the non-striker's end. Oh, he just made it. Hamad Mirza batted well the previous games. Away swing for Mehran.
7 runs he's already given. Ruwi Rangers will have to go back on the drawing board to make some amendments. Maybe try and see how they can fine-tune their side. Stealing a single. Now see, this is what it is. You can't be taking singles. You can't be giving singles on these. The batters can definitely try and steal, but you can't be literally giving out singles on a drop and run kind of a shot. This is poor. This is extremely poor.
Last delivery of Mehran's over. Trying to pull that one towards the leg side. Did make good connection with this. Only a single to finish the over number 2. Bousher Busters 14 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Okay.
14 for 1 in 2 overs. Bousher Busters. Kalimullah has been brought back. It's a good strategy. You bowled well. You've not given too many runs. Meanwhile, there's a misfield. That'll be a single. Need to bring back your frontline bowlers to make them do what they do best. Can't be holding them back after a very good over. We saw that happening in the previous game, where bowlers were held back after giving just 1 over spells. Ruwi Rangers skipper Naseem Khushi asking Kaleem to bowl on the trot. Beautiful delivery. Short delivery. Close to the body. You can't do anything on that.
Absolutely, the idea is right. And you see your fast bowlers are in momentum. They're taking wickets. They're getting something out of the surface. Have a look at this. This is a short rising delivery. There's nothing much the batter could do about it. So when your bowlers are getting something out of the surface, they're in the gained momentum. They've picked up a wicket as well. You need to continue it rather than holding them back for the last over. I've seen in the last game that bowler struggled. That's gone up in the air. Chance for the keeper. Regulation catch for the captain Naseem Khushi. Wicket number 2 for Kalimullah.
The idea of bringing back Kalimullah has paid off, and paid off beautifully. Hamad Mirza's gone. It bowled the first over, picked up a wicket, and again now, frustrating Mirza. Had to go for something and gave a very simple catch. 1 more wicket down for the Bousher Busters. They're 15 for 2 in 2.3. Hamad gone on 1. Kanishka Madhuvantha, left-handed bat. Wears the jersey number 99. 15 for 2 in 2.3. Abdul Rauf, he's on 10 of 6. And Bousher Busters, they've started on the back foot, let's put it that way.
Outside edge. Good try from the captain Naseem, but the ball just went on his right side and it went across the fence for a boundary. Again, living dangerously here, Kanishka Madhuvan. That's its first delivery. And look at the line and the length. Oh, how can you play that? It was just a tempting line, making sure that the batter gets his bat to it. 100% effort and commitment from the keeper, the captain Naseem Khushi. Kalimullah is into his second over. What a successful spell. Again, same probing line and length, asking questions from the batter.
Are you right? Not giving them any opportunity whatsoever. The boundary also was a streaky boundary. Kanishka Madhuvanta. Kalimullah has been bowling beautifully. 2 wickets for 10. One would take it any day in a 10-over format. For the last delivery. Oh, again, beautifully bowled. I wonder sometimes how do these deliveries do not touch the outside edge of the bat. 3 overs gone, 19 for 2.
लगा भी मेरे को ही आएगा.
2 wickets early on in the innings, and now I ask you, Neil, that if you have a bowler like Kalimullah in the opponent side, don't you think that there should be a mentality, the mindset that we need to play him out, even if it's a T10 game? You play out 2 overs by getting a boundary every single over without conceding any wicket. This will just give you a little purchase to attack in the remaining 8 overs. Mohammad Nadeem, 5 matches, 3 wickets.
Wide there, and Naseem misses that one as well. Not much damage. You're right. If you are playing the longer format, then yes, you might think of playing him out. You might have him coming in for 4 overs. He's definitely not going to bowl 4 overs in a T20 game on the trot. He'll bowl 2, max 3 if he's doing well. Then maybe, yeah, you think of playing him out and probably inducing an error from him. Meanwhile, Mohammad Nadeem starts with a wide. But in this format, which is so super short, you can't be thinking of playing anyone out. The objective that you go out with is to score literally every ball. Because 2 good overs from someone like a Kaleem, and then it's not that there's only Kalimullah who's in your side to bowl. There are a bunch of other bowlers, and if they bowl 1 or 2 good overs, which is expected of them, then you're talking about 4 overs gone without scoring. Can't afford to do that.
And the chance was there for the fielder at point. Went on his non-fielding arm there. He couldn't catch that one. Yeah, you're right. You need to score of every bowler. Sometimes if you lose number of wickets early on in the innings, the pressure remains there throughout the innings. Trying to attempt that cheeky little scoop, knowing that the fine leg is inside the circle. The innovation has been there. Witnesses throughout this tournament that batters, they bring out different type of sweeps, scoops. Last night we've seen it from Jatinder Singh.
Yeah, going for trying to play the ball over the left shoulder, Abdul Rauf. And these modern day inventions, I tell you, of cricketing shots, they're just amusing. But nothing better than this big-hearted slog that'll fetch you a 6. Abdul Rauf says, listen, I'm not going cheeky. I'm going a full throttle, full-blooded, huge 6.
Yeah, that was a length delivery, and he picked that up very nicely, high and handsome. Just went over the mid-wicket fielder for a 6. Now, despite losing 2 wickets early on, they're keeping up with the momentum, the Bousher Busters. Courtesy some decent batting from Abdul Rauf. Oh, that's a brilliant delivery. Now, how did this miss the stumps?
Yeah, you can see it in the expressions of the skipper. How did it miss? Naseem Khushi wearing jersey number 10. I get fascinated by the jersey numbers that these players wear. Beautiful delivery. There was a bat. Was it the back side of the leg? How did it go through? Because whatever it was brilliant. Mohammad Nadeem wearing jersey number 99. Non-striker also 99. It'll just be a single.
Well, normally we talk about the gap between bad and pad. This was actually the gap between pad and pad.
Yeah, normally because modern day cricketers have also found a way to play the Yorker length delivery, and that is between the legs. And for that, they maintain that position, and as soon as the ball is coming in between the legs, right at the Yorker length, they try and spread their legs wide and flap the bat to hit the ball towards square leg. And that's where the gap comes to play. So unlike a flick, which you play in front of both your legs, this shot is played between your legs. Drop and run. A single to end the over. 4 overs gone. 30 for 2.
Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. You can watch these games live in India on Fan Code, in Pakistan on Jio Super, and all over the world on CricTracker's YouTube and Facebook page. This is the ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 production, coming to you live from Al Amirat ground in Oman. Hasnain is brought into the attack. Normally we've seen him bowling in the death overs, the last 2 overs of the inning, 2 or 3 overs. Hasnain Ali, 26 years of age, 13 matches, 13 wickets. But now he's been brought back into the over number 5. The job and the role is simple. Give your heart out ball, the length balls, execute the Yorkers perfectly. Kanishka Madhuvanta batting on 6 from 5 deliveries.
Driven straight to the fielder, will be a single. Bousher Busters, what they're doing is they're taking singles and doubles whenever possible, and if it's a poor delivery, they're punishing it to go and hit it hard, get a boundary. 31 for 2. Jersey number 6. Tell me something, your playing days, what jersey number would you wear?
Well, I'm big Miss Bowl Hugs fan.
Okay.
So normally the days I used to play, in fact I still play. Come on, I'm only 24, unlike you, 40, mid 40s or early 50s.
I'm 67. I'm 67. The big shout. Oh, what is this? This is silly. This is super silly. You took your appeal so seriously that you ended up giving a single to the batters. Let's have a look there. Big shout. Again trying to play that shot between the legs. And then he just rolls the ball back. Naseem Khushi, no one to back up. And just because he's the captain, he'll get away with that. So yeah, you were telling me that you were 24. And you're still playing, which is a good sign. You should be playing. And what is the jersey number that you wear?
Well, 12.
12.
Half of my age.
Ooh, not bad, not bad. This is amazing. By means of which, I should be wearing 33, half of my age. Yeah.
Thank you for revealing the secret.
No, I know. See, this is what it is. The secret is when you see me. Then you understand that how can a 66-year-old man look like this? But then that's purely because of Misbah-ul Haq that you wear the jersey number 12, nothing else. Wow. I've been a massive Sachin Tendulkar fan. And precisely the reason why I don't wear a jersey number 10. Don't want to disrespect that man's number. In fact, BCCI has done this, that they have retired the jersey number 10. Maybe in the thought that, listen, no one can live up to that standard of a certain Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. And that's why jersey number 10 retired. No one else can wear it. But once, I'll give you a trivia, but once, only once after Sachin retired, was the jersey number 10 worn by a player. And that was a certain Shardul Thakur. We'll come to that. A boundary there over the infield. Hasnain has been taken for a boundary. He started off very well. So, Shardul Thakur once in a home match was wearing jersey number 10. Got a lot of slack because of that. People on internet went against him. And eventually, BCCI was forced to retire the jersey number 10 so that no one else could wear it.
Lovely gesture though. Can 100% agree that no one can reach the level of Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. 100 international centuries. Records say a lot about the man himself. One of the greats of Indian cricket. Hasnain, the last ball of his first over. Again, that has been played very nicely. That is a beautiful shot.
Inside out, beautifully played. Kanishka comes to the party. And last delivery of that over, he sends it for a boundary. 40 for 2 after 5. At 40 for 2 in 5, and to take you through the next 5, it'll be Abid Ibrahim and Shoaib Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Neil. And Numan. Well, yeah, I would still thank him. Abdur Rauf batting well there with 17 runs to his name of 11 deliveries. They must be looking around that 100 runs mark. With 2 wickets down at halfway through, they might need to a little bit accelerate there. They might be looking for one weak bowler where they can target and get those 10 runs. Oh, did it carry all the way? Has it? Overthrows.
Yes, quite a few overthrows already witnessed. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. He's hurt himself and there's blood dripping off his hands. Needs medical attention. I think he's got a cut because of the seam. That was hit hard straight at him. Oh, that is such a wrong way to go for that catch. He was not sure whether to go the Australian way or the traditional way.
Yeah.
Found himself in the middle and he's injured himself.
Yeah, reverse cup. He was trying there. A very difficult one. It is to grab, especially when it is under your chest height. Some basics was not on place. Oh, this is being tongue. Over the side screen. Goodbye. Take a ride of O Taxi to get that ball back.
Well, that was hit straight down the ground. And that went many a mile. Look at that shot. Clearing his front foot. Rauf, we all know, is an explosive batter. But that was in the slot, and he's been punished here for bowling a poor delivery. That's gone. That's gone. They need a new ball.
And they got one. That was absolutely smashed. I think that was the longest for the night. And it gets even better when it's straight downtown.
Yeah, that was hit cleanly. And now after that 6, he plays it with soft hands towards the point fielder and gets on the non-striking end.
Well, more of a not Rafi was not a very express bowler, but he's bowled well so far in the tournament. This is the first over for him. It will get him a little while to get adjust. One thing he does good, he angles ball brilliantly to the batter away. Neil and Noman were talking about the jersey numbers, and that's the jersey number that I would like to wear, which is just for Mohammad Rafi.
That's been played towards the cow corner for a single, number 88.
That's right. That's not my age.
That's your birth year.
Yes. 50 up for Bousher Busters. And not a lot of international stars wear that number. I remember ex-captain of UAE, Rohan Mustafa, has the jersey number 88.
That was hit straight to the fielder. This time they don't go for a run, and rightly so. 50 in the 6th over. I think this is a decent start for Bousher Busters, but they'll have to finish off well in order to get to a good total.
And I think they're just 10 runs shy of getting to that 10 runs and over. Or maybe this delivery get them some full toss, toe end of the bat. He could have done better if he would have planted himself on the crease. He's tried to charge, stepped ahead, and made a mockery of it. 51 for 2 at the end of 6.
So, you and your friends are going to the same destination? Guess what? Same price. Affordable rides or taxi rides? Well, no more waiting under the sun heat to get your taxi to Clicks Rides or Taxi Rides.
Well, that's where you need to be if you're looking somewhere to hang around the city or the country, perhaps. Oman, beautiful country. Get an app downloaded, O Taxi, to get you around the city or the places where you want a comfortable ride with a valuable price. So Mohammad Nadeem, another experienced campaigner, would be bowling his final over. He's gone for 11 in his first over, I reckon.
Good ball, good start to the over. Gets it right. There you see appreciation from Wasim Ali. We'll see him bat later on in the innings. He's been opening the innings for Ruwi Rangers.
Very important member of the team, Ruwi Rangers, Wasim Ali. He plays at the top order batting, and he bowls well as well. Exceptional fielder. Clearly one player to watch out, Naseem Ali.
Catches the call, just clearing the fielder at mid-off. Khalid Kail won't go all the way as Hasnain will cut that off. He'll get 2 runs.
Well, what I see from Ruwi Rangers, they're sorted out with their pace attack, starting from Kalimullah, Mohammad Nadeem, Mohammad Rafi, Hasnain Ali. So they've got 4 seamers. Wasim Ali bowling those spin in the middle. So completes the bowling attack. They've got a plenty of a good bowling lineup. Even in the batting department, they are sorted out with likes of Khalid Kail and Wasim Ali himself, Naseem Khushi, the captain.
Clean bowled. Mohammad Nadeem strikes and it's the big wicket of Abdul Rauf. One short ball and then he goes full. He hits the bullseye. Wicket number 3 down.
Well, he chose to go across the line, which was a silly mistake to commit here. Within swinging delivery from Mohammad Nadeem, absolutely brilliant. Top of the bails, and that's a win-win for the bowler.
Well, that was a good delivery and you can see the reaction says it all. Missed it completely. 6.3 overs. Abdul Rauf walks back after scoring 29 of 19 deliveries. Bousher Busters 53 for 3.
Asif Khan is walking in. Got a little demoted in the batting order. He used to bat at number 3, now coming in at number 5, perhaps number 6. So a wicket for Mohammad Nadeem, the experienced campaigner. The wicket is been putting Bousher Busters on a back foot here. At the moment this seems to be getting going, they lose the wicket at the wrong time.
Another full delivery. This time he's played it towards the cow corner. Not from the middle of the bat. Asif Khan will get off the mark with that single. Good over this one from Nadeem so far. 3 runs and a wicket.
Yeah. He's got 2 more deliveries up sleeves. One I think is this can be a game-changing over. They were looking for something similar. Ruwi Rangers. They've been able to keep Bousher Busters under pressure by picking up wickets and not giving them 10 runs in an over, which indeed worked really for Ruwi Rangers. The fast bowlers have done a wonderful job. Now this has been a lofted shot. Will dip in front of Wasim Ali. Yeah, one final delivery. Just to get everything in under control for Mohammad Nadeem, you need to bowl the final delivery good. It's usual when you hear your keeper shouting at you, saying that bowl the final over good, final bowl good. So it's a similar conditions here, similar situation. That one final delivery of your spell, you need to bowl it really well.
Yes, you'll have to plan your last delivery. You want to make sure that you finish the over where you don't give away a lot of runs.
Yeah, little changes in the field now. The third pushed back and Covers comes in. There might be a plan to bang it short outside off.
Well done, Abid Ibrahim. Short and outside off it was. And also some height on that delivery, so no ball signalled.
Yeah, I'm also wondering, like a bowler that's supposed to be a wide, not the no ball. But as he was given the warning already, one of the over.
Yeah, the height was definitely there. And it'll be a free hit. Nadeem is not happy, but I'm sure Asif Khan will be. He'll be looking to capitalize on this free hit.
Well, you can't change the field because it's the same batter that you bowled earlier. So the third man stays out. The slower one picked up. Has he got all of it? Yes, he does. Free hit goes for a 6. What a start for Asif Khan.
Well, we were discussing about that last ball of the over. 6 signalled by the umpire. And that means that over, which is a good one, has become an expensive over for Ruwi Rangers. 7 overs, 62 for 3.
Well, now Bousher Busters looking good with the final delivery of Mohammad Nadeem. They were working hard to just save that few runs in the over, but it's still controllable. Where Bousher Busters must be looking to score 100 runs. And looking at the experience and the bowlers for the team Ruwi Rangers, they can save and restrict Bousher Busters below than 100 runs. I like the angle. That's the angle. That angle it should be.
Let's look at that 6 that was hit on the last ball, the free hit, clearing his front foot and just smacking that ball out of the park. He got his eyes off the ball when he was hitting it, but that doesn't matter as long as you get those runs. Played over point. Will it go the distance? Yes, it will. So good shot from Kanishka Madhuvanta. Outside off, he takes it over point and gets 4 runs.
And these are the deliveries where it's gone a little back, gone a little deep. And they have planned this how to play against Hasnain. Whereas he's coming in with the angle against the left-hander. Kanishka is really batting well. He might take the team par 100. Straight down the throat, and Wasim takes it in a bit of a juggles. Has he taken it cleanly? It seems to be a catch there. He's looking confident. We're just going to check it one more time. We're going to have a look at it. Was it taken cleanly? Didn't time it at all. It was up in the air. An easy catch it for Wasim. There you go. He's dropped it but had his body behind it. Yeah, I think that's clean. That's clean. That's okay to go. The batsman should depart.
Yes, juggling performance from Wasim Ali. But in the end, he's managed to hold on to it. So that is the end of the innings for Asif Khan. It's 66 for 4.
Yeah. Fayaz, but the new man in. They're looking for a few big blows right in the end of the innings. Fayaz is the right man, maybe to whack few sixes around. Oh, what a delivery. It's always the case when the bowler picks up the wicket, he gets charged.
That was a great delivery. It was a perfect Yorker. A Yorker that every fast bowler will be proud of. Hasnain getting it right. And so did Fayaz Butt, because he somehow managed to dig that out and also made sure that he gets that run. So he's off the mark with that single.
Yeah, slow on this time. He changed the pace. Good variation there from Hasnain. He's gone only for 6 in this over so far. He's got one more delivery to go, Shoaib. Now again here, that one delivery can do a lot of damage. You need to bowl one delivery and should be the decent one. I think for me, he should bowl the slow bouncer.
Well, he should, but I don't think he bowls the slower bouncers.
Well, he's already bowled 3 full LN deliveries, so the surprise one should work.
Goes full, it's gone high up in the air, should be taken, and that's another wicket. So Bousher Busters are failing to accelerate at the fag end of the innings. In fact, they're losing wickets in clusters. Hasnain strikes, it's number 5.
Yeah, leading edge there. It was just right at the toe. Good Yorker. Excellent work. And a very simple catch at the point region. Fayaz, but not impressing. He's gone for 1. It's 69 for 5. Mohammad Rafi. Oh, that's given as wide. It must have slipped out of the hand of Mohammad Rafi, and I think that's the reason. You see the towels are out. The dew is playing its part.
Yes, not easy to grip the ball, especially during this time of the night when the dew just kicks in. It becomes even more difficult to get those Yorkers right.
Yeah, that's what we discussed with the captain when we were down at the toss. Dew has a role to play in the game. They should be taking only 1. Not only for the fast bowlers, that's the reason maybe you see not many spinners being used by Bousher Busters.
Different teams have different combinations going in. They've got different set of skills available at their disposal. So they try and mix and match and get the best combination out.
Oh, got the inside edge there. He wanted to heave it on the onside. Charged it. Well done there by Mohammad Rafi. He's doing well now. This is where they have lost half of the team. And the new batter, they will struggle to hit the ball. The soon they get in. Yeah, inside edge. Keeper did well. Naseem Khushi behind the stumps. So penultimate over. A very important one here.
Slow delivery from Mohammad Rafi. Oh, the throw was wayward, and that allows them to take that single run. So Asif Khan looking to go for a big shot there, but just gets some bat.
He had a time to hit it, it's just that he hit the surface too hard. It took a little extra bounce. Nevertheless, singles are not hurting the team Ruwi Rangers at the moment. Yeah, hit on the long on where the big man comes in. Only a single will be taking, so they will be happy with the proceedings. Team Ruwi Rangers. At one juncture of the game where looked Bousher Busters will get to that 100. They've been losing wickets in clusters.
Yes, just not able to hit boundaries and sixes when it mattered. In fact, they've lost a few wickets.
Back to the bowler and a dot ball. What else you want? If you're a Ruwi Rangers fan, you'll be delighted with this performance of Mohammad Rafi.
Yes, this has been he's been a consistent performer, Mohammad Rafi. Even in the previous edition, he was absolutely economical, bowled some good overs in pressure situation, and also got a few wickets. Has been a vital cog in this setup of Ruwi Rangers. Continues to be so. As there's a change in the field.
Yeah, that happened even the last over. The final ball, they bring in the covers. This has been hit straight to the fielder. Takes a beautiful catch with the reverse curve. He had some disturbance because of the lights, but he held it well. End of Ahmad Ifraq.
Yes, wanted to go for a big hit towards the mid-wicket. Outside off, he dragged it from there and just found the field. A good catch in the end by Hamad. I think it was Hanan who took that catch. Yes, so wicket for Rafi. Hamad Ifraq goes for 1. It's 72 for 6 after 9.
New man in is Fawad Ali. Well, only 6 deliveries to go. Only 6 legal deliveries underway for Ruwi Rangers. They have done the job really well. 72 in the final over now. They'll need to get maximum at least 15 runs more in the final over. If they could do it, they will be having a game out of this. Steps out, charges up, not convincing shot. The call is 2, they're running for it, and they got there just in time. So 2 runs on a first delivery.
Mehran is not happy with that performance from Wasim Ali, and so is the skipper Naseem Khushi. There was never 2. But Wasim Ali just couldn't collect the ball cleanly, and that allowed them to go for that second run. Normally he's a very good fielder. Like I said, he's an impact player. Contributes with the ball, with the bat, and in the field as well.
And those are the fielders where you expect the most. Full change of pace, straight to the mid-off. Hanan did well. And this is what you need to do. You need to save runs. These ones and twos in the end turn out to be the impact in the game. So you need to save every single run. I think it will be a little challenging for Bousher Busters. They lost the toss and they've been invited to bat first. So it will be a little difficult for them to bowl and defend anything below than 90, I think.
Round the wicket coming on that occasion was Mehran Khan coming around the wicket and trying to create that angle. Bowls one just outside off. Fuller This has been a good bowling performance from Mehran tonight.
This one has been hit. Maybe clearing the long on. No, not so. Very well judged catch under the lights, and it is the end of Fawad Ali.
Yes, wanted to go for a big hit. Fawad just not getting it from the middle of the bat. It went high up in the air, was there for a long, long time. These catches are not easy, but Hanan on that occasion made it look so easy, so comfortable. Very calm and composed, takes a good catch. And Mehran Khan celebrates, he gets another wicket. 75 for 7, Fawad Ali out for a duck.
Well, the captain is out there at the middle, Sufyan Mahmood. So he should have come a little up to the order, now only with 2 deliveries remaining. And, yeah, he's taking the middle guard, Mehran. He's bowled well. Oh, that is has hit him on the bats. Given us leg byes? Yes. Umpire signaling it leg byes. Yeah, just the right time he shuffled there, but the bowler was more smart. Final delivery, a quicker one. Smack towards the covers. They'll be running for 2. No, not even an attempt. 77 for 7. What Bousher Busters could manage to score in all allotted 10 overs. Well, wickets been losing at the wrong time for them. Joining me is Neil.
You're right, Abid. 77 for 7. That's where they are at the end of 10 overs. Trouble for them. 29 of 19 draws started off well. Didn't find company till Kanishka came in. But then it was a little too late. Asif again started rebuilding. Then he kept losing partners too. Fayaz, Ifraq, Fawad. No one stuck around. And ended up with just 77 of 7. Which I personally feel is a pretty average score. And this may not be good enough for them to defend.
Very good, solid performance from all the bowlers. They have chipped in. Everyone got a wicket each. For Hasnain Ali 2 and Kalimullah 2. Look at the economy of Kalimullah and Mehran Khan. Kalimullah with the economy of just 5 runs. He's done a wonderful job what he's been doing it. Early wicket, early breakthrough, and this time he struck twice. Lost of the wickets been at the wrong time. The first wicket they lost at 5 and second one at 15. There was a partnership between the 2 batters there. The third wicket going at 53. So it's just been a wrong time when they lost the wickets. This is where how the things have started off. Kalimullah started bowling well, and the batters who had a good start, it was just the end which belonged to the Ruwi Rangers. This was a beautiful bowling, but good outside edge. Kalimullah has been unlucky at occasions, but Mohammad Nadeem with a beautiful indica, he got a wicket. And an excellent reply after that 6. He's got a wicket for the team. At the end, there was wickets were falling at clusters. And there have been a lot of fall of wickets. Now there were catches being held. That was, I think, the impact on the game. There you go. You see Hanan taking most of the catches, and he's done a great job for the team Ruwi Rangers. Well, Ruwi Rangers will get back here to reply to this 78 runs target which has been set by the team Bousher Busters. So we'll get back after the short break. You don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Hello and a very warm welcome to Al Amirat ground in Oman for one more time. This is Bousher Busters versus Ruwi Rangers. Match number 15. And we are all in for an exciting chase. Two openers for Ruwi Rangers coming out in the center. And looking for a victory. They need to win this game to put up a clinical performance. Talking about the batting from Bousher Busters. Rauf started well, scored 29. Then it was Kanishka scoring 21 from 15, and Asif remained unbeaten from 14. No other batter lived up to the expectation and reputation and performed well. And the bowling from Ruwi Rangers, they were spot on. Kalimullah, 2 wickets, conceding only 10 runs. Mehran Khan, 2 overs, 13 runs and a wicket. Hasnain Ali, 2 overs, 15 runs, 2 wickets. Very, very impressive bowling card. This 10 overs, 77 with 6 extras. So the target is 78. Required run rate is 7.8, and in the commentary box, I've been joined by Super Neil Oja. Welcome, Neil.
Thank you so much, Naman. But yes, 77, not a big target. And Ruwi Rangers, maybe this is the game that they want. That'll change things for them. Hasnain ul Wahab, 3 matches, 26 runs. Plays at a good strike rate. He'll have to get some runs as well. Maybe equal his best score today or do better. Fayaz will be given the responsibility to open the bowling attack. He's an absolute gem of a bowler. 13 wickets in 10 matches. You know he's your wicket-taking option. You know that he will rattle the opposition openers when he comes to the ball. And Ruwi Rangers, the defending champions, would not want to have that to happen for their side. 78 is the target. How many overs do you reckon Ruwi Rangers will require if they were to chase it down?
I believe they should chase it down in 7 to 8 overs. Come on, give it up, give a fight. Oh, that is a beautiful delivery. Now, how do you play that? This is the length and the swinging delivery, which just asks a lot of questions from the batter.
That's right, rattled him on day one. Very first delivery, woke him up. It's almost like a nasty alarm that you don't want to hear.
Can't say good morning though, but welcome to the crease, buddy. Hanan Rizwan, 22 years of age, 14 matches in the D10 format, 181 runs. Look at the strike rate, 186.60. And you have the batters like him at the crease. You really expect the target to be chased down well before the 6 or 7 hours mark.
All right, he's not properly played it. Too many players. Yes, no. This is silly. This is very, very silly. You don't do that. 3 players coming in, including the wicket-keeper, 4 of them, and Fayaz. Only if looks could kill, there would be 4 dead men.
Well, that was brilliant. That wasn't only a brilliant delivery, but that was a brilliant jab at the fielders as well.
This is basic. You can't do this. He's bowled such a fantastic delivery, flummoxed the batter. He doesn't know what is happening. Then 4 people come in, expecting the other to take the catch. And I personally feel this was the wicket-keeper's catch. You're wearing the gloves. You dive in, you take the catch.
But not to be. Once again, this time Hanan Rizwan is cautious. You need to understand you're up against one of Oman's best fast bowler in the circuit. Has the line length and the control of the swing. This is what matters the most, is the control of the swing. Says a lot about the experience Fayaz has. He's featured in the Under-19 World Cup for Pakistan in 2012.
Well, yeah. Ruwi Rangers, 2 in 3 deliveries, of which both the deliveries, the first 2 deliveries have been absolutely lethal. Fayaz, but the way he's able to control things for his side, it's just amazing. Again, he's not letting the pedal go. He's kept the foot on the pedal and saying every single delivery, I'm going to question you boys.
Yeah, the way he varies his length, it says a lot about him. Sometimes he pitches it short, let the ball do the trick. Sometimes he bangs in Have a look at that. This was the chance that went down begging. It was keeper's. It was keeper's chance. He should have gone to the ball, and now they're blaming it on each other.
You can't play the blame game. There's something which is called as calling, something that we as coaches teach at the basic level. A 6-year-old, 7-year-old, when they come to train, they are trained to call. And that calling is, yes, mine. That's all they have to do, mine. Once they call, the others will move back. These guys have been playing cricket for quite some time. I wonder what went wrong.
Yeah, probably there was some misunderstanding, some miscalculation that who will approach the ball first. All right then, Fayaz Butt. What's done is done. Let bygones be bygones. Now, you got to be back to your 100% bowling the last ball. Square leg inside the circle on the onside now. Slip in place. Fayaz Butt moving the ball on both sides. Once again, this was a reason why he had short square leg in place. Dot ball to finish the over number 1. Ruwi Rangers chasing the target of 78-2 without losing any wicket at the close of first over mark.
Let's go.
Ruwi Rangers 3 without loss. Could have been 1 down, maybe 2 down. Hanan Rizwan will be on strike. 1 of 2. Hasnain 2 of 4. Both are rattled a bit because of Fayaz Butt's bowling. That first over that he bowled was just amazing. And if the Bousher Busters continue doing what they've done, they definitely will keep the pressure on. And especially if the target is just 78, you cannot afford to drop chances. You cannot afford to miss out on opportunities to take wickets. Instead, you should be doing it with a lot more aggression.
Force that shot on the onside, but running between the wicket after a direct hit. So now Fawad operating with jersey number 50. Coming back to the topic of your favorite jersey number.
Well, I've worn number 7. I've worn number 24. The 24 was just given to me. I had no choice in wearing that. But 7 was something that I wore. I wore it for a very long time. In fact, my last jersey that I wore was number 7 too. Now, I'm not born on the 7th of the year 7. White ball there. But it's again numerologically corrected. My birthday is 15th of Jan. So 1-5 is 6 and Jan is the first month, so 7. So it all adds up to 7 and that's why jersey number 7. For Ruwi Rangers. 4 is a number that I've never wore. In fact, just wore it once. I have a very funny story about that. For the numerologist who had recommended number 7 to me, he did tell me not to wear a number 4 or number 8. And Ruwi Rangers are on 8. And there's only once that I've worn a jersey number 4. Meanwhile, beautifully cut and misfielding. This is not happening. This is not happening. When you have a smaller target, you cannot be doing all of these errors. So, when you have a very small target, you need to have all your men positioned in a way that they'll support the bowler. Dropped it again. Are they dropping the chance to win the game? You don't miss these chances. The short mid-wicket fielder was there for that purpose. The ball just shot out of his arm, of his hands, beg your pardon, and he's just let this opportunity go. Straightforward catch. You take these catches there. You take these catches, Naman.
Especially when you are defending a very low target, you need to stop boundaries. Close in fielders should stop the singles. And your fielders, they need to be proactive in the field. Come on, you're only defending 78. You need to put in your 100%. Take the catches. Get a good run out in. Make sure that the batsmen don't cross for an easy singles. Fahad is being unlucky on his bowling now. This is what I've been talking about. Quick single. Shy at the keeper's end. Loud shout, and umpire has given it.
Well, yes, direct hits. We keep saying this. Direct hits are more closer than what one could think of. And more often than not, they go in the favor of the fielding side. Big wicket there. Dropped it there and said yes and ran. And he was a yard away. He was a yard away. So very good thinking by the bowler. Ran in the follow through, picked up the ball and run through on the stumps. 9 for 1, Ruwi Rangers.
Khalid Khil, 14 matches, 390 runs. Look at the average. Look at the strike rate. 4 half centuries in 14 matches. That's a half century in every 4 games. Very experienced. Wearing a jersey number 75. That has to be our talk of the day today. The jersey numbers, the reason behind these jerseys.
Well, yeah, a lot has to do with your belief system. A lot has to do with maybe your highest score, wide declared by the umpire. Umpire says it's a wide.
10 for 1 in the second over. Seen a brilliant run out on the last delivery. Where you have 2 drop catches. The bowler thought, come on, I'm going to run the batsman out myself. That's the only possibility. Bowler thought, wearing jersey number 50, Fawad, approaching from the Oman tail end. They needed wickets early on. Got a couple of opportunities, couldn't grab them. But then a run out.
No, that was absolutely silly. There's no room for that run out. Ball. Wide again. He is very comfortable in playing that zone down the leg side. Batters generally try and just guide it towards the fine leg with the fine leg fielder inside the 30-yard circle. More often than not, he'll get the advantage of the ball racing towards the fence. Straight to the fielder, dot ball.
67 of 49 shouldn't be a difficult task for the Ruwi Rangers, considering the fact that they're the defending champions. They have good players in the ranks, considering Khalid Khel, the captain Naseem Khushi as well, Hanan Rizwan. All they need to do is to bat the full 10 overs. Pretty sure that if you bat full 10 overs, you're going to win the game.
That's what it is. You don't need to really pressurize yourself. Just stick around, play it easy. You get a few bad deliveries that you will dispatch. This one has been dispatched. Will race away towards the fence. 4 runs. A boundary to end the over. It's 15 for 1 after 2. Season 2 of Fan Code Oman D10. These matches are coming to you live in India on Fan Code, in Pakistan on Jio Super, and all over the world through CricTracker's YouTube and Facebook platform. To remind everyone that this is the ITW Prodigy and TPT 360 production. Coming in live from the Oman Cricket Academy, the Al Emirat Cricket Ground in Muscat, as Bilal comes into bowl. The raging bull. Alright, so he's given him instruction that this is the side you shine. It's a communication that you have. Bilal, 9 wickets, 13 matches in this format. The two sides of the cricket ball. You prepare the ball for a better shine. So you shine one surface constantly. And the captain or your strike bowler will generally communicate to every bowler that comes in, telling them that this is the side that you work on, this is the side that you keep shining, so that once you have the shine on the side of the ball, the swing that the ball gets is amplified. It's pure physics, nothing else but that, and that's precisely why the ball is constantly shined on that one side. Resistance and aerodynamics, two principles of physics that help you get the ball to swing in the air. Time pulled away on the onside. Chase for the fielder. But he should give this one up because this was timed supremely by Hanan Rizwan. Well, yeah, boundary there. Ruwi Rangers now on 19. Bilal banging it short and wide. Enough time and opportunity for Hanan to play it in the gap. They're going there very, very comfortably. Ruwi Rangers, nothing to worry about. So nothing to worry about for the Ruwi Rangers, but something that's still stuck in my mind is the jersey number 4. Why you've been asked not to wear the jersey number 4, Neil? Is there any specific reason behind it? Was there any time that you got out on a duck wearing the jersey number 4? No, in fact, it's only once that I wore that. It was so I was told that not to wear a jersey number 4 or 8 for that matter, because I'm a number 6. Number 6 goes well with a number 3, number 9, and number 7, and my complete number is a number 7. So with that number 7 also, number 4 and number 8 don't go well. So I was told not to wear a number 4 or number 8 ever. At one tournament at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium, the jerseys came in and I was the only one who was wearing a medium in the side, and the only jersey that was a medium was a number 4. I didn't have an option but to wear it. In that match, I went to bowl and got a return catch. Ball came straight on my thumb. I fractured my thumb and I was out. I had just bowled less than an over, 5 deliveries to be precise. On the 5th delivery, smacked, out and gone. Meanwhile, the ball has gone outside the boundary line straight and gets a boundary. Ruwi Rangers now cruising comfortably. It looked like that Bilal might just possess some threat, but not to be so. They're playing him very, very comfortably. So yeah, got my fractured thumb out of the game for 2 months. And I realized that, yeah, all the more reason I shouldn't be wearing a jersey number 4 or 8. So that was the first and the last time you wore a jersey number 4. That's right. Never again. And wouldn't want to try that again. But then, yeah, it's again, see, it's about your belief system, you know. You think it works for you, it will work for you.
Back up, yeah.
You think it doesn't work for you, it may not work for you. And then when you get an incident like this, then it just strengthens your belief system, and it just says like, listen, you shouldn't be doing this because this happened.
Spot on. Absolutely. There's always a reason why you should opt for an appropriate number of jerseys that just aligns with you. Meanwhile, the batting has just aligned well for Ruwi Rangers to a very good start. Nicely tucked away out to the fielder at third man. Single will conclude the over number 3. Ruwi Rangers 26 for the loss of 1 wicket at the close of 3 overs mark.
Spin bowler coming right arm over. Captain, let's move it.
Driven straight, 4 runs. What a fantastic start of this Fayaz Butt over. Very first delivery and drilled down by Hanan Rizwan. Beautiful shot.
Have a look at this for a perfect straight drive. No chance for the fielder. No one moved an inch. This went across the fence for a boundary. Hanan Rizwan taking the charge, the bowling. So good to see that when you understand the target is less, you bat with care and cautious. Understand your team needs you to be there. Again, that's a beautiful on drive. This time the fielder will cut it off. Batters will ample cross for 2 easy runs.
That's right. Very, very comfortable there. Done and dusted. 32 for 1 and 3.2. Sufyan Mahmood, the skipper. Pretty experienced campaigner. And on the same note of jersey numbers, Rahul Dravid used to wear jersey number 19. And there's nothing to do with his birthday or any favorite number or anything. When asked,
No ball.
oh, that will be a no ball. For sure a no ball. Wanted to bowl the back of the hand, slower one. Slipped out of his hand. Waist height no ball will be followed by a free hit. So freebies coming in. 5 runs on that and then a free hit. Ruwi Rangers can start almost celebrating. They're almost at the halfway mark.
That was full toss way above the waistline. It got the treatment it deserved over the fine leg fence for a boundary. Now, the free hit's coming up. You cannot change the field on a free hit until and unless the batters are crossed. So now, which way is he going to go? Leg side. He's going to clear the fence this time around. We have seen there is something with this tournament and the free hits. Batters are not being able to put the free hits away. Will this free hit be able to change that record, that stat? There hasn't been a boundary scored or the free hit in this over so far.
You're right. It hasn't. But can it happen now? It's gone. Up in the air and maximum. What hasn't happened so far has happened now. The pace of Fayaz Butt has enabled the batter to strike it clean. And Hanan Rizwan gets 10 runs for his side in just one delivery. One legal delivery.
That is a beautiful hit. It's gone over the fence for a gigantic 6. Now that's 11 runs of one ball. 4, 6 and a no ball. Now they were in a driving seat. Just manage. Score 43 on the board from 21 balls, 3.3 overs. Now what should be on their mind is to finish the game early.
Glided towards the third man. Beautifully done. He's using the pace of Fayaz, but very, very intelligently and scoring literally all around the ground. Tournament fours 181. Beautifully played.
Yeah, that was a late cut on the back foot, drilled down to third man for a boundary. So once you hit a boundary of the first ball of the over, it just gets you a little more confidence to play out the rest of the deliveries, to put them away to the fence. What an expensive over this has been. 21 runs so far from first 4 deliveries.
Contradicting phases. The very first over that he bowled just gave 1 run. And here already has given 22. A 4, a 2, and then a 4 on a no ball, followed by a 6 on a free hit, and then a 4. Required rate 4.86. .48 for 1 in 3.5. Last delivery. Can Khalid Kale get a boundary? That's a very good delivery. The umpire says it's within the lines. No problem at all. 4 overs gone, 48 for 1.
Right now. Falling left arm round. Yeah. Come back here.
Akil Khan, a hero of the last 2 games.
Stay, Kanishka.
2 man of the matches for Akil Khan. But now he suddenly finds his team in spot of order. 48 for 4, chasing a target of 78. 30 more to go from 6 overs. Cut away nicely. This will go down to the fielder at sweeper cover.
49 for 1. 4.1. Ehtisham there on the giant screen. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Ehtisham.
Keep going.
Yeah, that's his entire team. They work really hard on ensuring that the ground is on top spot. But also, I tell you, he's a fantastic cricketer himself. Last time when we came around here, we played a few rounds of cricket. Meanwhile, that's a huge shot. The umpire will just get a confirmation from the fielder and he says, yes, it's a 6. Rahul Ashar, the umpire, signals maximum.
Now Khalid Kale, with his bandana on, he just said himself, he understands that he's going to hit Akil Khan out of the park, and he just did. This is good batting. Now the battle will be interesting. Akil Khan will try to dart the ball in. Is he going to bowl an arm ball here?
He not just played this bluff on the batter, but also on you, bro. And a ball that was way, way wide outside the off stump. Now he's calling in, making a quick little change. Or is it someone who's going and having a chat with Akil and telling him, listen, you need to dry the ball up. Ruwi Rangers, 56 for 1. Yeah, the towel's out. Big indicator of the dew. He comes in, has already given 8 runs in 2 deliveries. All right, back again. And a maximum yet again. They are just racing away, Ruwi Rangers. They want to finish this off early, and rightly so. It'll help them tremendously in the net run rate. They've got an opportunity. Slam it.
Ah, this is a brilliant shot. And has gone over the head of the bowler, away from the fielder for a good 6. 21 of 7, Khalid Khail. 30 of 15, Hanan Rizwan. Khalid Khail batting at strike rate of 300. Hanan Rizwan at strike rate of 200. What a phenomenal run chase this has been. He goes leg side again. Hasn't connected that well.
It doesn't really matter the connection now. They've got enough in this over. They require 15 of 32 deliveries. And if they go the way they are going, I think by the end of the 6th over, they should all be wrapped up.
Come on, kill.
Ruwi Rangers, 63 for 1. Hanan Rizwan, 30 of 15 going at 200. Khalid Khail, 22 of 8. Akil had a brilliant first 2 games. Was taken for runs yesterday. Again today has had a terrible outing so far. 5 deliveries, 15 runs, 1 more delivery to go. He will be praying within his heart so that he can finish it off well. All right, dot ball to end the over. 5 overs gone, 63 for 1.
Let's go. Let's go, Shabash. Batsman bowling right arm round.
Ruwi Rangers 63 for 1. The skipper Sufyan Mahmood comes in. He'll take the responsibility and will have to pick a few wickets as well. 22 of 8 for Khalid Khail. 30 of 17 for Hanan Rizwan. "15 runs of 30 deliveries. Required run rate is 3. And I would want to see them finish in this over. Can Sufyan pull out a trick from his arsenal? First ball of the skipper.
Catch it!
Up in the air. And has he taken it cleanly? Yes, he has. Very first delivery. Picks up a wicket. And Ruwi Rangers have lost Khalid Khail. The hard-hitting Khalid Khail is gone.
Well, apart from the catch, have a look at that. This one was drilled straight down the ground. And he judged it to perfection. It's a brilliant catch. And apart from the catch, his reaction just says it all. Very cool, calm and composed. Wicket number 2. 63 for the loss of 2 wickets. Khalid Khail scored 22. Now in comes the captain.
That's Naseem Khushi. Khalid Khail already in the dugout.
That's your leg stump.
63 for 2.
Bowler coming right arm round.
Naseem Khushi. Again a very
Come on, guys.
sound cricketer. Sufyan and Khushi. On the legs, gone. And he's dropped it. Oh my God. Rauf, what have you done? You had an opportunity to take that catch and put some amount of pressure. Just try and retract them a bit. But no, doesn't happen. Sufyan is not happy for sure. And that was again a catch that you should have taken.
Well, it was there to be hit and the effort wasn't valiant. He should have tried to catch that one and the effort went in vain. Now, 11 needed more from 28 deliveries. Sufyan Mahmood, the jersey number 21, operating from the Oman tail end. Naseem Khushi just came in, the captain. He had only one intention. His eyes told the story that he's only here to hit big.
No, that's right. You know, hit big, finish quick, so that the net run rate That accelerates. Again, a back of the length delivery. This time he's had cleanly. No chances for Rauf to do anything. And no one to blame but Sufyan. The length that he bowled gave enough time to Naseem to rock back and hit it.
Yeah, seems like he was ready for this delivery. Back in his crease and smoked it over the square leg fence for a 6. Now 10 of 2 deliveries. Only requiring 5 from the last 27 balls. So Neil, you called for an early finish. You're getting one.
Well, it had to be there. It had to be there. Considering the fact that there's only 78 to be chased. And when you have batters like Khalid Khaled, when you have batters like Naseem Khushi, you know that there is all possibility of achieving that. He'll take a single and bring Hanan on strike. All right, overthrows. Oh my God, this is insult over injury. Sufyan's not happy. Naseem is giggling. Sufyan is like, all right, it's all done. Fayaz Butt is, he's upset too, but then hiding it with a smile. He's a fantastic guy, amazing cricketer.
Come on, guys. Come on, boys.
That you would like to have in your side. 3 more required of 26.
So we've seen drop catches, missed chances on run out. The last thing we wanted to see was an overthrow. Nicely tucked away, it's single. Seems like Naseem Khushi wanted Hanan Rizwan, because he has played a major part in this target. He wanted him to finish the game. Now 2 needed from 25 balls. This is the last ball of the over.
Well, yeah, he can technically play it anywhere and run for those 2 because Naseem Khushi is a very quick runner between the wickets. So you have a very good opportunity to finish it off in this very delivery. Last ball of the over. Plays it wristily. First one taken quick. Naseem was ready, but Hanan Rizwan wasn't. But nonetheless, it'll be Hanan who will be on strike for the next over. 6 overs gone, 77 for 2.
वकील को दे दो कम
Want to go from the last 24 balls. Akil Khan, he did the last 2 games. He went on for plenty of runs today. Hanan Rizwan played a brilliant hand. 31 from 18 deliveries. Field is inside the circle. Goes straight over the head of the bowler. Straight to the side screen for a boundary. What a fantastic way to finish the game.
That's right, finishing in style with that boundary. Hanan was there throughout and ensured that he saw the innings through. Ruwi Rangers winning by 8 wickets. This game of Fan Code Oman D10 Season 2. Handshakes everywhere. Bilal and Naseem. They know that Ruwi was the better side by far. No difference from what is expected from them, the champion side, the defending team. And they will, with this positive net run rate that they've got and the 2 points, will definitely jump on the table beautifully.
Clinical performance, both with the ball and the bat, making sure that they win the game with a better run rate. Ruwi Rangers, some sensational performances. Run chase, had to chase 78. Hassan was run out early on, But Hanan and Khalid Khail, two batters who stood out. Hanan scored 35 from 19 deliveries. Khalid Khail scored a magnificent 22 from 9 balls. And Naseem Khushi, the captain, at the end he came and smoked 13 from 4 balls. They chased down the target of 78 in the 7th over. Fayaz Butt bowled a brilliant first over, but he got expensive in his second one. And Sufyan Mahmood, the only successful bowler, picked up a wicket by conceding 14 runs. The run chase off to a flying start in the innings, which has scored flurry of runs in the power play as well. And this was a run out. Beautiful effort from the bowler.
That's right. But then runs kept coming. That first wicket fall didn't really matter.